Hello. I'm so sorry. So we're starting with a bit of comedy, right? So I was talking from the very beginning, not remembering that my mic was still on mute while we had that short video going on. But welcome nonetheless. I was saying that we have a lot of questions around the areas of Facebook ads, how to make sales, how to get sales, how to run ads to get the kind of results that you are looking for. And stakeholders gonna ahead to say, okay, let's see how we can come in, let's see how we can make these things work, especially for stakeholders. And tonight we have with us, someone who's very phenomenal in the art of Facebook advertising, has done millions and millions of naira for both himself and for his clients, and he's going to be speaking to us in a while. Thank you so much, Digital Fidel and Das Tech, for letting me know that you couldn't hear me before. I really appreciate that. Before we go ahead and introduce the facilitator for tonight, I want to advise that if you are on this call right now, please do not go anywhere. Please just stick around, stay here. There's a lot of value, a lot that's going to be shared tonight, and you don't want to miss out on it. One thing I've understood about Facebook ads is that it can be the little step that would make all of the difference. And so any part you miss might actually be very, very costly. We already have our speaker in the house tonight, and I'm going to be bringing you up very soon, sir. But before that, please, if you're online, if you're seeing me, if you're on this video, just go ahead and drop a comment. Drop a comment. You can just drop the location you're watching from. Yes, let's use that so that we know as many persons as we can know from all of the comment section, and then we get really into it, right? So just drop in the comment section, where are you watching this from? Okay, we're going to be inviting our speaker very soon. We just want to be sure that everyone is together with us, and we're going to have a really, really, really fun time tonight, honestly. Okay, so I'm still waiting for the comments to come in. We're just going to do a quick mic check backstage, and we're going to start very, very soon. Okay, we have Julius from Lagos. Okay, that's small. That's very, very interesting. Julius from Lagos. Dastek is watching from Kaduna State, Nigeria. Oh, we have Bauchi. I have a friend who just traveled to Bauchi today. Interesting. So, okay, we have Bauchi, Christiana James. Okay, let's just keep that coming, right? So we have Start Small from Lagos. We have Dastek from Kaduna. We have Bauchi. We have Warri, Delta State. Interesting. Jeff Ikimi. So we basically we have so far. I mean, we've not even started, and we have North. We have the South. We have the Southwest. And we're having a lot of persons from Lagos, Niger State. I have Melody from Benin City, Njideka from Abuja, the capital, city of Nigeria. I almost said the capital federal territory. Okay. I see Steven Endurance from Port Harcourt. Welcome, guys. Welcome, everyone. Really, I can also see Olakiton Afolabi from Abeokuta. That is interesting. Okay, that is wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in tonight. I want to give you this promise again, that as long as you stick with this video call, you don't go out, you don't skip any parts, you watch everything from the beginning till the end. After this class, after this session, after this YouTube live, you're going to be able to run ads, the kind that gets results from you. I was telling some guys, if your conversion ratio is 10%, right? Let's say the amount of people you can convert in any audience you reach is 10%, and you're able to reach 2,000 people. That means if you get everything right, you should be making 200 sales. What would 200 sales do for you? Let's just really put that into perspective. Let's say you're selling the product and you're getting a commission of 10,000 naira, or you have your own product that is sold at 10,000 naira times 200%. That's already a lot of money coming in. So I want us to really pay attention, stay focused. If you're on this call already, we're just going to have a short 30-second break, and then our speaker will come live immediately afterwards. Okay, guys, thank you so much, everyone. Keep dropping your your location down in the comment section, so that we know where we are all connecting from, and our speaker will see you in a while. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking with us. We now have our speaker for tonight, Afiz Kayode, with us. Good evening, sir. Can you hear me? Good evening,
Yeah, I
sir.
can hear
Yeah.
you. Okay.
I can also hear you. Welcome to the live session, sir. We're very, very privileged and happy to have you here. and Yeah, yeah, and I'm sure that everyone else will really be looking forward to this wonderful session with you. I'm just gonna go ahead, and let you do your thing, get out of your space, and I'll be back in a while to still greet us. Okay, so welcome, sir. Please can you just drop a fire emoji, a clap emoji, say welcome, sir. Just welcome our facilitator for the night as we get started. Okay, over to you, sir.
All right, everyone, you're all welcome. Okay, let's get started. Let me share my screen so I can get started. In this live training, we'll focus on how to set up a Facebook ad as an affiliate, which include touching business manager and how to get an ad account and how to create pages from your business manager. I'll also show you how to create pages from your Facebook account. Also, we'll be discussing on how to access your ad account to run ads from your ad account and how to set up Pixel. We're discussing on ad objective and also how
Um,
to set up an ad.
So, guys, we'll be back in a minute. Do well to drop your questions in, and let's see how much more we can cover today, apart from just the lecture, all of that. And we are back. Yes, sir. Afiz Kayode, sir. We can now see your screen live. We can now see your screen.
Okay, you can see my screen live, right?
Yes, yes. I guess what happened was that you joined with your PC and you only had access for your user account. So I had to give access to your PC account to share screen. So yes, welcome, sir. Okay, so I'm already seeing questions below, and I'm already starting all of those questions, right? So what would happen right now is we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, if you're just joining, you can drop your questions so that we can get to it on time. Number one, number two, please join. Drop
All
where
right.
you are joining from. Very important. Okay, so over to you, sir.
All right. All these please say all these questions, just kind of keep note of them so that once I'm done, we just like look into those questions and see the ones we can actually answer.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Uh, all right, let's get started. For those who may not know me, your presenter today is Hafiz Kadi, a digital marketer and a thriving entrepreneur. All right, let's get started. This live training will focus on how to set up a Facebook ad as an affiliate, which includes touching business manager and how to get an ad account and how to create pages from your business manager. I will also show you how to also create page from your Facebook ad account. So from your normal Facebook profile account, all right. We'll also be discussing how to access your ad account to run ads from your ad account and how to set up Pixel. We'll be discussing on ad objective and also how to set up your Facebook ads. Just everything you need to help you get started. All right. The first thing which we'll be discussing is business manager. Now, let me log into your Facebook account. On normal now, like your Facebook account is just on a normal and there's nothing attached to it. But when you want to run Facebook as a business person who wants to run Facebook ads with your business and with your Facebook account, the first thing you need to do is to create a business manager, which will be using this link over here, business.facebook.com. Business.facebook.com. So I'll copy it from here. Just click on it. It will take you to where you create your business manager. All right. So once you click on business, okay, this Facebook account has a business manager already. That's why it's actually showing stuff like this. But for us to be able to create our a new business manager from scratch, it will take you to a let me show you a dashboard to take you right. All right, it will show you something like a website that will okay. Let's say for instance, okay, it's bring it the business.facebook.com bring you to this place. The next thing you just come over here. But you know, if you do not have any business manager, it will take you to just a landing page that will show you to create. Let me see if I can actually. All right, all right. Once you log, okay, I'm coming. For you to be able to go to that dashboard, let me show you what to do. Business.facebook.com/create. It will just take you to the dashboard I'm talking about. Let me capitalize it. All right, business.facebook.com/create. Copy it. All right, here's the interface I was talking about. It will bring you to this interface. If you do not have a business manager, it will ask you to create a business manager from scratch. So you just come over here and you click on. It's the same thing on your mobile phone also. If you're trying to create a business manager, but it's more advisable that when you are running ad, you run your ad from a laptop, even though it's possible for you to run your ad from a smartphone. But from a laptop, you'll be able to see every angle of it and you'll be able to clearly see what you are doing. Right. So we are creating a business manager now. So we just come over here and click on create an account. All right. It will ask you to name the business manager. Let's just give this one office manager. All right. Now it's not tell you that it has sent the the email to the email address. So just come to the email address and just reload. Just come to social if you don't see it here. All right, look at it here. They will send you email like this. So you just come here and just click on confirm. And we have confirmed it, all right. But another way is you just come here and just click on it, copy the link address there, then go to that. Probably maybe you're not logged into the account. Just go to the account and just insert the link you copied. And boom, we have successfully created a new business manager. Are we all following, please? If you are following, please just type one. If you are following, type one. If you're all following, type one. Let me know that we're all together. Eze, can you hear me? Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, let's keep going. So now I believe now we have all understood how to create a business manager. Now, once you have created your business manager, what you'll be doing is creating your ad account and the Facebook page you'll be using to run your ad. Because when creating your Facebook ad, you'll be needing a Facebook page to run your ad. All right. So let's just come over here and also if you want to run your ad on Instagram, you have to also link your Instagram account to your business manager. All right. So the first we'll be creating over here is our ad account. So just come over here and click on add account. Look at it over here, add account. Then we'll now come to this add button over here. You click on add button. Then the next we'll be doing is create a new ad account. So let's just name this ad account. Let's give it digital. All right, digital account. All right. Then if you come to this time zone you check if the time zone is not in Africa Lagos, you just change it to Africa Lagos, that is Nigeria time zone, to avoid any issue in the future. You also come to currency. and change it to nairas. Since the currency we are using in Nigeria is not dollar, you change it to the currency of your country. For instance, in Nigeria now, it's naira we are using. Probably you are watching this video maybe from UK. You can actually leave the currency in the US dollars. All right, I believe that is understood. So as somebody from Nigeria, I will go with Nigeria naira. All right. Then I click on next. Then the next thing I'll be doing, I won't you won't even have to touch anything, just leave it the way it is. This account will be used for my business. Click on next. Then you just click on agree to terms and condition and you create add account. So allow it to load. All right, once that's loaded, it will ask you for a payment method. All right, so just come here, add payment info. Just click on it. Just leave as you check the details here. You make sure that everything is in Nigeria. The country is Nigeria, currency Nigerian naira, and the time zone is Lagos, Africa. All right. Then you will now click on next, and we'll come over here. Leave everything the way it is. The only thing you'll be changing, you'll be picking this naira payment with PayU. This green option over here. Just click this one. Then you just click on next. You skip this, and the next you won't be we are not putting any money now, so we'll just cancel everything. Now we are done with creating our ad account, and that is it with creating ad account. All right, and before I continue, one thing I normally advise is when you are creating a business manager, you create as many as you can create, and when you are creating an ad account, you also create as many as you can create, because Facebook is one dynamic platform. You can be running your ad and they will just wake up one day and probably disable your ad account or just restrict your ad account. So the reason of you creating multiple business manager and ad account is for you to have a backup plan, so that you won't be stranded once you see that, oh, Facebook rejected or disable your ad account. So and their limit, Facebook, they usually give limit. That's why I say to as many as you can create. Some ad accounts they will give you permission to create more than one, more than two. Let's see if this account can create more than one. All right. Following that strategy, let's just create another ad account. All right. Let's see. So let's name this one marketing. We are creating another ad account. All right. We just follow the same method we followed just now. All right. So we just create another one. Leave everything the way it is. You click on agree, then you click on create an ad account. You see this, okay, now we are not permitted to create more than one, but they'll tell you have reached maximum. That is when you can stop. All right, just follow the step till they show you something like this, then you now leave it. Then the next thing we talked about is creating our page. So let's just scroll down to where page is. All right, look at page over here. You click on page. All right, I believe you're all following. Click on page, then we now come to add a page. Add a page, you just come and create a new Facebook page. Sometimes this thing can be below, like down of your screen. So you just scroll it, you will see this create Facebook page. All right, just click on it. Then let's name the Facebook. Just like I told you earlier, the reason why we are creating a Facebook page is because that is what we need to run our ad. All right. So let's just say let's name this one digital marketing. All right. All right. Then let's give it a category. Let me see, social media agency. All right, these are just the basic things you need to create a page to run out with it. Just the name and the category. Then the other things, if you want to fill them, is your own choice. So we just click on create. Then we accept. We are click on the agree to terms and condition, and we create a page. Now, page is not your creating a page is not among what you'll be creating multiple ones. It's only your business manager and your ad account. Those are the two things you can create as many as you want. But for a Facebook page, Facebook may restrict your account or restrict your business manager, and you can still create multiple pages. Pages are not and all that. They hardly have issues, all right. So even if they have issues, you can easily create another one. It's just when it comes to your ad account and business manager that if it is only one you have and that one is affected, you can't Facebook will not allow you to create another one. Right now, for if you want, if you have already created a business manager and you want to create another business manager, just come over here and click on click on the business manager we created now. It will show you this option to create a business portfolio. Look at it down here. So if you click on it, it will just take you to the same page that you started when creating a business manager. If you can look on this other account, you see that I have multiple business manager over here. You can see each of them with one ad account. That is the max Facebook can allow me to create. All right. Then the account you are seeing over here, this the one with name with, let's say it's your Facebook account. You see your name here. So the one with this one is just like your the mother ad account. So when you are creating your ad, never start check the ad account you are using. Never start with this mother ad account. This mother ad account, if this mother ad account is affected, it may also affect your other business manager. So it's more advisable that when you are starting your ad, you just go with one of the business manager you created and start with that. If that one now gets any issue, then you now go to the next one. You only use this one when probably that is the only last option left for you. Then you can just go with it. All right. I hope you are all following this thing gradually. All right. So let's just come over here. This way you now link your Instagram account. That is when you want to run your ad both on Facebook and Instagram. You need to link the Instagram account you want to use to your business manager. All right, you just click on add. I like to load. All right, you just agree and claim ad account. This place now they will ask you to insert your ad account name and the other stuff, or the name, your details, just your Instagram details. So you just enter your Instagram details and you confirm, and that's just it with link your Instagram. So what is the next thing on our agenda? Okay, I've shown you how to create your business manager, how to create your page from a business manager. Now, when you want to run your account, how do you start it? Like after creating your business manager, your page, how do you start it? What you'll be doing is just come to this link, ads manage, look at it, adsmanager.facebook.com. All right, I'll be copying it. Let me insert it. All right, adsmanager.facebook.com. It will now take you to the dashboard where you'll be able to create your ad. That's where all the magic begins. Everything regarding your ads and everything you want to create and everything entirely in regards to your creating of ad. This way all happen after creating your business manager and the rest. All right. So let's allow it to load. Okay. It do take some time to load too. All right. Once it has loaded, you now check which ad account you are using. First of all, is it does not finish loading. Once it finish loading, it will show your business manager over here. Let me reload it. Let's wait for it to load. Still loading. There's something I want to show you over here. That's why I just wanted to bring out that option once again. Thing is just the net. Okay, okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes. So can you guys hear me? I'm hearing some sound. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, type yes. If you can hear me, type yes in the comment section. If you are following, type yes in the awesome. All right, all right. So where were we? Where were we? All right, this is what I was trying to show you. You just come over here. Once you want to run your ad, you come over here. You check which business manager you're actually using. See, there are different, but you don't need to actually choose from here. But you just check which my business manager is using. If you check from here, you see that is the main the mother ad account that is actually seated on. So we don't want to start with the mother ad account when we want to run our ad. So we just come here and pick the ad account, just see more, then pick the ad account you want to use. As if you can see here, we have multiple ad accounts, and here's the one we just created, this digital account. So just click on it. You click on the ad account you want to use, it will instantly log into also the business manager you want to use. Right, you see something and just click on the no on this thing. Also allow it to load. Once the interface has loaded, the next thing you'll be doing is when you want to create your ad, it's coming over here and click on okay, let's just wait for it to load. So I'll just show you that we are all moving together and everything is working the way we want it to be. All right, as you can see that is the ad account we created, and also the business manager we are using is also logged into it. So we are good to go. So we just come over here and create our ad. All right. Then there are a few things here I want to show you guys. Now, when creating your ad, if this like when creating your ad, this is the first thing to show you. Like once you click on the create, it show you some objective and asks you which objective are you trying to like. What is the goal? What are you trying to get with your campaign? Is it you are trying to get sales? Is it you are trying to get leads? Is it you are trying to get engagement? Is it traffic? Or is it just eyeballs you want to your offer? All right. So, as an affiliate marketer, when running your campaign, I believe it's lead you are looking for. So let's go with lead. It does not matter whatsoever you your I believe yes, you want to sell to them at the end of the day, but always go with as an affiliate marketer, the best option for you is to go with lead. Now for sales over here is not it's basically for e-com brands and those selling low ticket offers. Low ticket offer can be a digital product, can also be a physical product. All right. Okay, let me just say low ticket offer are just digital products of around 1,000 to 8 to 9,000 of that range. Right. That is when you can use sales for a digital product. Mostly sales is used for all these e-com brand. There are promotion. Okay, let me just take them from the beginning. This first one now, awareness. Awareness is mostly for brand business that want people to know that they they are around. Mostly they are used by all these top brands, all these maybe GT Bank, all these Maggie, all these brand that you know that you can't just be ordering Maggie online now. So they have to just all these Indomie, all these things that you can't just go ahead and just say you want to order one pack of Indomie from online. So they are just all those Indomie ads you're seeing, they are just like brand awareness. Like they want people to know of their presence. They want to be in people's mind. That when people want to go to shop and purchase that product, that thing will just come to their mind and they'll be like, okay, give me so thing. The reason why some of them are saying okay, they should give them so is because they have seen the picture of that thing over and over again and they just like to have that. All right, that is just it for awareness objective. Then for traffic is basically when someone has a website and he just wants people to just be on the website and be interacting with the website. That is just it for traffic. Then for engagement, engagement is basically when maybe you're just looking for social followers and social engagement, which it means like you having a it can be a Facebook post, an Instagram post, and you want people to like that post, you want people to follow you, you want people to comment. This is the objective that works for that, the engagement objective. Now for the leads, I've told you earlier, the lead is just when you want to generate leads, people interested in your offer, and probably want to sell to them, or you just want to achieve something with them. That is what leads work for. Then app promotion is just for applications, these mobile apps and the rest. I've told you what sales is all about, and that is just it for objective. Let's see what is next on our agenda. Then the next thing is how to set up your Facebook ads. Hope we are all following to this point. Are we all on the following? If you are following, type one in the comment section. If you are following, type one in the comment section. All right, awesome, awesome. So the next we'll be talking about is how to set up your Facebook ad. How to set up your Facebook ad profitably. All right. So if you remember the last time when we wanted to come to this place, we clicked on this adsmanager.facebook.com. And if you want to create your ad and probably maybe you are no more in this place, you just come over, like just type in this URL to your browser. It will take you instantly to this interface, and you just do what I've told you earlier. You check which ad account is logged into, and you choose your preferred ad account you want to use. All right. So now, okay, let me cancel it and go back again. Now I want to create my ad. All right. But all right, before I create my ad, I'll first of all have my creative. I'll tell you about it. You first of all have your copy, and you have either probably you want to use a website. You also have your website already set. That is if you are using a website. I'll also show you how to set up your ad if you don't have a website. All right. Let's come over here now. Let me take the position of an affiliate marketer. I want to run the ads. I want to run ads to get leads. All right. So the first thing I will do is just when choosing objective, I'll just come and pick leads and click on continue. All right. Facebook will ask you that you should follow the recommended setting. Leave that. Just come to manual lead setting to avoid troubles. Just leave that. Just come to manual leads campaign. All right. This is just to help you, like, because if you follow Facebook recommended system, sometimes it performs, sometimes it does not perform. But to be on the safer side, is best for you to use the manual leads campaign. You using manual leads campaign, it helps you to just put everything in order. All right. And if you want to use the automated system, I will show you how to do it in the all right. It has brought us to an interface like this. Let me show you the hierarchy of Facebook ads. All right, just be following over here. Now, when creating your Facebook ad, we have your ad set, and we have your ad. Now, for your campaign, this where you this where you choose your this where you choose your. Okay, let me change everything. Now, for campaign, this one here is where you choose your objective. Let me see what I can do. All right, all right. This way you choose your objective. Now for ad set is where, forget the big English, all right? Ad set is where you choose your targeting, the people you want to target with your ad. All right. Just it as objective, targeting, and your video or image. All right. A video or image. This way you put your video or image and copy. Your copy is the right up. All right. Your copy is the right up. Your persuasive right up. Let me just put it that way. All right. The reason why it's copy is persuasive. Sorry. So this is how your ad is set up. Let me see how I can make it more clever for you. All right, you have your campaign, which is where we just they are all speaking the objective. It's like setting up the campaign. Then the next thing you'll be setting up is your ad set, which is the targeting. All right, I'm coming. Campaign assets ads for your campaign. Once again, the campaign is the objective, and the asset is your targeting. All those campaign ad set ads, those are Facebook grammars. All right, so I'm just breaking it down for you for easy understanding. So the campaign is your objective. Your objective is you choosing your goal. Is the objective goal what you want to achieve with the campaign? What you want to achieve with the ad? All right, what you want to achieve? All right, for us as as affiliate now, you want to get leads. All right, then the next thing is targeting. Which people are you targeting? From which the demography? Like, what are their interests? What are the things they like? All those things. Who are the people they follow? Those That is the part. That is what asset handle for you. That's why it's tagged as the targeting section. Then for your ad, is where you insert your video, your image, or your flyer, whatever flyer you want to use for your ad, and also your copy. All right, and your website, and also your website. Okay, let me just put it here. Your website, your video, image, or let me just, this one is just optional. Your website is just optional, right? Your video, image, website, which is optional, and your copy, which is your persuasive write-up. Let me show you what I'm saying over here. Now, if you can look at something over here, you see that um new we have new campaign, we have assets, we have ad, which are over here, which are the same thing over here. We have campaign, asset, and ad. Now here's the campaign now. If you look at this blue um something blue bar like this, it's showing you where we are currently on. We are currently on the campaign. If I want to go to the asset, it will change now. Just be watching. So sometimes Facebook platform do delay. So you just have to be patient with it. Don't try and rush. If you try and rush, you may end up doing something that will just affect. So you just calm down, allow it to go where you want to go before you do your next action. For instance, now if you see the blue color is following where we are currently at. See now, I'm currently on the ad set. I've clicked on the ad set and it has brought me to this place and it's indicating that I'm currently on the ad set. Now let me go back to the campaign. Just be patient. All right, now we are currently on the campaign. I believe you're all following. Right now, this is a campaign interface. There are other settings there, but the main goal of this campaign level is for your your objective, your goal, what you want to achieve with your campaign. All right. So what are the other settings there? Now, I have opportunity of trying to of of I have like the permission of kind of change the name of my campaign. Let me see. This ad is for maybe I want to change the name to. You can just say, okay, affiliate product one, stuff like that. Let's say you are running a campaign for affiliate products. Let me see, affiliate products one campaign. Yes, it's something like this. Now you are now it's you naming your campaign enables you to be able to differentiate them when you have created more than 10 campaigns. All right, because you can create more than 10, more than 20 campaign in an ad account. All right. So let me say I've created. Then you leave everything the way it is. Leave everything the way it is. Just don't touch anything. Then just come to next. Click on next. Now, once I click on next, the next place it will be taking me is the ad set. I remember I told you that the ad set is where you do all of your targeting, right? Where you do all of your targeting, the ad set. So let me come here. I also have opportunity of changing the name of the ad set. I can come here and just say, okay, who are those? You can name the ad set by maybe your targeting, or you can also leave it the way it is. It does not affect the account. All right, let me see. I'm targeting those interested in affiliate marketing. It's not compulsory you name it. It's just for you to be able to differentiate what you are, so able to put everything in order. Let me just put it that way. All right, let me say I'm targeting affiliate marketing. All right, so let me just put it like that, affiliate marketing. And maybe I'm just targeting only Lagos. I can just say okay, affiliate marketing. Um, Let me say I don't want to target the whole Nigeria. Maybe the those that I want to sell my affiliate marketing to are in Lagos, affiliate marketing products. It's not compulsory, you just put it this way, but you can actually arrange it anyway, either it will enable you to identify your, like, to differentiate your ad. All right, you can put it Lagos, and you can put the date, maybe say 29 8, just any way you want to put it. All right, let me just leave it as only the interest, which is affiliate marketing. Then the next thing after that is it will ask you, where do you want to run this ad to? This on your ad set level. You remember I told you it's all about targeting. It asks you, is it website? Is it instant message? Is it messenger? Is it instant form and a messenger? Is it Instagram? Is it call? Is it app? Now, as affiliate marketer, there are like 3 to 4 base ways you can actually use. One of them is website. That is, if you know about building of your website, and you just use knowing how to set up your pixel, knowing how to design your website, knowing how to put everything together in regards to it. Website is actually the best option to go for if you know how to use it. All right. But if you maybe don't have knowledge of website and you just want to start doing something instantly, you can go with instant form. All right. I will show you how to create instant form in this training. And another thing is messenger. This messenger is them reaching out to you through your messenger, like that your Facebook messenger. Right, you can also use your Instagram. Maybe you want them to reach out to you through probably your Instagram. All right, and that is just like the 4 basic way you can use. But the most common ways that I usually use, all right, is website and instant form. So for those that don't have website, I'll show you how to create an instant form. It's not complicated. You don't really need to use this messenger and Instagram. Just focus on these two. If you have website, you use a website. If you don't have a website, you use instant form. So let's say we are not using a website um in this training, so we'll be using an instant form. All right, so let's go. So remember, we created this page newly. Over here, Facebook asks you which page do you want to use. You just come here and probably maybe the page is not set to the one you want to use. So you just click over here and see which page you want to use. So it will show you multiple, each ad account with its own pages. So you just pick the one you want to use. But our own currently is set to the page you want to use. So we just leave it the way it is. Now Facebook are asking us for view terms. So you just click and just give the agree to terms and the rest of the English. All right. So after all those, you just leave everything the way it is and scroll down. Now, when it comes to your budget and how long you want to schedule your ad. Now, let's say the least you can start with is 2,000 at least. If let's say you don't have any funds to start your campaign, but when you are running your campaign for lead, it's advisable that at least you have like 10,000 to like 20,000 when you are starting out. At least when 10,000 you can get between 50 to 100 plus lead. That is depending on how much Facebook are charging you per lead. All right, there are those that if you 10,000 you can even get 100
Okay.
plus.
Um, Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Any issue?
Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. No issue actually. Thank you very much. I just want to say that for those of us who are dropping questions or concerns in the comments, he might not be able to get it while he's directly teaching. So what I want you to do, ask your questions very clearly. Ask it very clearly, right? So that I will just highlight it and then we'll answer that after the session. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Okay. You can go on, sir.
All right. Now, I was talking about budget. You should have a good budget when starting a campaign. You don't want to start a campaign and saying you want to use 5,000 and you are planning on get 200 plus lead. Like it does not really does not make sense. Like Facebook can't even give without Facebook may end up even swallowing up your money self, and you won't be getting anything. So it's more advisable that when starting your campaign, you start with a good budget. At least the minimum you should start with, I would just say is 20,000. You start with 20,000 and maybe your daily budget You can use from you can use the least you can start with is 2,000, and the maximum there is no limit to how much you can use per day. As long as you like the performance of the campaign, you can actually keep increasing the funds even while your campaign is running. Maybe your campaign is running and you'll be like, you like the way the campaign is performing. You want to increase it from 10,000 to 20,000. You can just go there after your campaign is running and just edit it and like put change the cost per the budget you want to be spending daily there. That is just it with budgeting. Now for your start date, you can actually start your campaign. Probably let's say I'm setting up this campaign like this. Let's say I'm setting up this campaign. When do I want to set it up to go live? Since our focus is affiliate marketing. Let's say you can set up your campaign to go live tomorrow, like tomorrow. Maybe you can set it let's say 4 a.m. You should start running 4 a.m. in the morning. It's a good time. Let's say 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. But let's say you have been running campaign and you saw that okay, you usually even get good leads in the night. All right, you can say actually set up. Let's say the time is 9 now. You can actually set up your campaign to go live. Let's say 9:30, stuff like that. You should always give interval for Facebook to review and approve your ad. You don't expect that you want to run a campaign now and you are putting time that it must start 4 p.m. From 9:04, exactly the time that we currently are now. So you don't Facebook will not run your ad instantly. Your ad have to go through review process, which sometimes it take few minutes, sometimes can take like maybe, but it won't take up to a whole day. If you see your ad in review for a whole day, there's something wrong. All right, it will not even take up to half of a day. I think within some minutes your ad will be approved. It will be They will let you know if your ad is approved within some minutes. All right, okay, that's just it. So just like I say, when setting up for your ad to go live, it just depends on how. If you have not run any campaign before, let's say this is your first time you want to run, you just set it up to go live tomorrow. Let's say you are setting it up late already in the night. Set it up to go live the next day 4 a.m. But let's say you are setting it up probably 8, 9, those are 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning. You can actually set it up to go live. Maybe let me say 30 minutes. Within after 30 minutes of you setting it up, I hope you are all following me. All right. Then for your end date, I don't usually set up end date for my most of my campaign. I just set it. I Once I set the start date, the end date will determine if the campaign is performing or if it is not performing. If it is performing, then there is no end date. You just keep pumping money into it. But if it is not performing, the end date may be that instant to just stop it that time. That is just it with end date. You don't really need end date. All right. So if you are setting up your library, you see so be showing you some error. You make sure you are rectifying the error. You read and see where is the error coming from, or else your campaign will not go live. For instance, now this one is telling me the start date is in the past. So I'll just come here, it's in the past. What does it mean? That means the time is far is like it's gone already. So I'll just kind of change it to probably ahead of time. Let me say I change it to 9:20. You see that they will remove it. Okay, I still set it at AM, so let me change it to PM. You see that remove it. So each error you see on your while creating your campaign, you just read what they are saying and just use your normal intellect to understand what they're saying and see where the error is coming and you rectify it. Once the thing is rectified, they will let you know instantly. You don't have to stress so much about it. After that, then we just keep moving, leave every other thing the way it is. Now here's our targeting. Now this targeting now, if you see it will say it will tell you Nigeria, and also you just come over, you click on this button to show you the age. All right. Now this targeting is on Advantage Plus. Now what is Advantage Plus? Look at it over here saying Advantage Plus audience. Advantage Plus audience is you giving Facebook AI the like the control of the targeting you want to target. And Facebook AI, what it usually does is once you set up your campaign, once your campaign goes live, let's say one person got interested, it will also try to cover, let's say one person got interested, it will try to reach out to similar of such person. Maybe since this person has interest, let me see, he will try to check, okay, probably the same person like this might have interest, and the same person like this might have interest. So you using it, sometimes it performs well for some campaigns, sometimes it does not perform well. So when setting up your ad, you can actually set it up that you can have the one that's Advantage Plus and the one that is just like you being in control. Okay, Advantage Plus is AI, Facebook AI being in control of your campaign, while normal campaign is you being in control. So you can set up two ad set. I will show you how to set up more than one ad set, more than one campaign, more than one ad. All right. So you can set up two ad sets. Remember, I told you ad set is all about targeting. One is targeting is Facebook AI that is doing the targeting for you. Why the other asset? You are the one doing your targeting there. All right. So now let's say for instance this campaign is Facebook targeting. I want to switch it. We want to have control over the people we want to target. So we see this button over here to say switch to original audience option. So click on it and click on use original audience. It asks you that is use original audience or use the advantage plus. Just come here and click on use original audience. All right. So once you click on use original audience, you just scroll down. Network. All right. Once you scroll down now, let's yes, the first thing you show you is location. Let's come over to location over here. If you see, we have it's telling us Nigeria. And remember, one thing with your campaign, you can target any country, anywhere in the world with anywhere that Facebook is. They are using Facebook. You can target with your campaign. So you can be in Nigeria and be targeting somebody in UK. You can be in Nigeria and be targeting somebody in Cameroon. You can be in Nigeria and be targeting somebody in Malawi. You can be in Nigeria and be targeting somebody in Ghana. There's no limit, all right? Let's say, for instance, I want to target somebody in the United States. Let's say I'm running an affiliate campaign and I want to target somebody in the United States. Guys, okay? Let me see, United States. All right, you see, we have United States over here. And maybe I don't want to target to Nigeria, all right? I can click it by clicking on this cancel option. I've remove it. All right. Then if probably I want to target two countries, maybe I want to target United States and Ghana. Let me see. I want to target United States and Ghana. You can see. And the same thing when you are trying to write the country you want to target here, make sure that this other side you see country region, because sometimes you can insert Cameroon to be and you can put in Ghana to be showing you city. That means it's not targeting the country, probably another location. So you try to make sure that the option by the side is showing you is country slash region. You can see I'm clicking on Ghana now, country slash region. So I click on it. As you can see, we are targeting United States and Ghana. All right, that is it for targeting broad more than one country, right? And targeting other country apart from where you are located. Now let's come back to Nigeria. Now let's take for instance, I want to target probably just Lagos. All right. Let me see. Try to be when you are inserting the location, try to be sure that you are inserting the location the way it is. You say I'm inserting Lagos State. You show me Lagos State, but let me show you what I was trying to say. You see, I'm inserting Lagos only here. You show me Lagos. You see by this side, showing Lagos City. And probably maybe what you have in mind is Lagos State. You see, you are choosing the city. You are not choosing Lagos State. So you ensure that you are targeting is what they are showing you. Now I want to target Lagos State, and they're showing me Lagos State. Yes, this Lagos State I want to reach out to, and that is it. Unless you want to target other country, you can just any country of your choice. Let's say you want to go for Port Harcourt, you want to go for Abuja, anywhere. You see Abuja, all right. You can just go with Abuja, all right. Just you can just niche down to the country you want to target, all right. Then let me just cancel this, and just go back to the whole Nigeria. I want to target the whole Nigeria with my affiliate products. All right. Let me insert Nigeria. All right, now you see we are just targeting. Remember, if you see something, you can't actually target Nigeria and still be targeting states in Nigeria. All right. So you see, once the instant I insert Nigeria, all those other country now, other state left there, and Nigeria is the only thing standing because Nigeria is just and those Lagos and Abuja is just a state in Nigeria. So you just make everything to be in one place since they're all part of Nigeria, and I'm targeting Nigeria. All right. There's another other thing. Let's say, for instance, maybe you have some specific location you want to target. Let's say maybe there's some specific addresses you want to target. You can come here and add location in bulk. You see this small option here, not everybody is aware of it. All right, you can come here and add location in bulk. Click on select. Is it by country? Is it by city? Anyhow you want to do it. Let's say it's by addresses. All right, you can just come here. You can see an example is showing you that okay, the way the country is, it just show you the way you can actually put it. So if there's some specific location you think that okay, these locations are locations that performs well for you, you can just pick those locations and put them here and run your campaign with it and you watch it perform, right? Does it for location. Then the next thing is age. Age, now you want to choose the age range that have the ability of purchasing the product you want to sell. You don't expect to run a campaign and probably let's say what you are selling is 100,000. All right, what you want to sell to the lead is 100,000, and you will be targeting 18 years old child. You should not be expecting much from that. It will be rare for you to find an 80 years old in Nigeria that will just be around, that will be having 100,000 around to just pay for any product. It's rare, all right. So let's say for instance, maybe you are selling a product of 20K. The age range of people that can be affording that product, you just need, let's say, probably let's say from 20 years, from 20 years, you say okay, let's say from 20 years, and the least. Okay, Facebook asks you what's the least and what's the maximum. Now you don't expect a 65 years old person and to be coming to buy your product, all right? So you just see the age range of okay, maybe 20 years to 40 years, maybe 20 years to 35, maybe 20 to 50. But after 50, all these 65, 64, they are probably it works for some, all right, but they are rare like that, all right. So, and to avoid people that will be stressing you, I won't advise you to go to that extreme 65 or the rest, all right. Most of the campaign are from and they perform well. Most of them stop at age 45. I usually don't exceed this limit, all right. So you can also use the same thing 20 to 45, and that is just it. Okay, let me just put it 20 to 45. And if you want to even niche your own down the more, you can see 20 to 40. That let's say people of age 20 to 40, these are people that are in their prime and they are working and they can afford what you are selling. One thing about those at the age of 65 is they are already old. For them to learn what you are selling now, is it will be another work. You have to now be taking them gradually. That's if some of them can afford it. Some of them are in their old age, some of them are retired already. And you should not be expecting much from such people, all right? So what is the next thing on our agenda is gender. If maybe what you are selling is gender sensitive, maybe it's just for lady, you just come here and you pick the gender you want. Is it for lady? Is it for men? But if you know what you're selling is for everybody, there is no point touching that. All right. Then there is this place called detailed targeting. This is where a lot of magic happen. All right. Now, when you are using detailed targeting, all right, just off this option. And there's also another thing when you are not using detailed targeting and you just decide to set up your campaign like this is what we mean by zero targeting. You are not targeting anybody. All right. Now, let's say, for instance, we want to sell affiliate products to affiliate marketing people. So, we just going here. What first of all, you ask, what is the interest of those people? You will insert those interests here. If do that interest is here, you now pick the interest. That's okay. What is the demography of those people? The country that are in, the situations they are in. Then you also say, what is the behavior? If probably you know that behavior, you can actually come here and insert those things. What are the people they follow? What are the people they listen to? And you just come here and insert those things and let's say, for instance, people that read Robert Kiyosaki, maybe they're interested, they'll be interested in affiliate marketing product. Just come here and search Robert Kiyosaki. Let me insert Robert Kiyosaki. Just like I'm not spelling the name well. Okay, look at it. Let's say, for instance, there are people that are interested in this man. Let me say Robert Kiyosaki, all right? So I'll just come here and pick author, those interested in him, those interested in anything that's related to him. You see, how will you know if it is interest? Look at this side, it will show you that if it is interest or not. Also, you just if you let's say people that are interested in affiliate marketing, all right, let me say affiliate market. You see, it show you a lot of affiliate market. Always check him if it is interest you are looking for. You see this one is this affiliate marketing is employers, this affiliate marketing is job title, this affiliate marketing is interest. This is what we are looking for, right? So we just pick this one. Now let's say you have already inserted all the interest you want to insert and you are out of ideas on what to use next. Just click on this suggestion. Just make sure you have something here already before clicking on suggestion. Now I clicked on suggestion and probably I was running out of ideas after using affiliate marketing. Here are other options showing me affiliate network, digital marketing, which I can actually use, social media, online advertising, passive. Let me scroll down so that you see it clearly. All right, in drop shipping, Facebook payment user, business opportunity. These are people that are related to. One beautiful thing about the suggestion is that it will bring out people that are relating to what you have already put out there. All right. Ah, okay. Before we move on, that is it for this detailed targeting. But before we move on, when choosing your targeting in this place, always check the audience estimate. All right, and it's also good to use one interest per ad set if the interests are large. For instance, now this interest is large. I don't need to, this like 700 plus to, is this like 800 plus people that are just interested in affiliate marketing. So I don't have to come and put another interest here. Instead, if I want to test out different interests, I will create different ad set. Let's say I have 10 interests I want to test out. So I'll create just 10 different ads. Yeah, I have 10 let's say I have 10 interests I want to test out, and the audience of each interest is large. You see, for instance, Facebook affiliate marketing interest is large. So I don't have to come and put another interest. But if the audience is small, let's say 100, 200 plus, then definitely you have to put another interest there to support the interest. So it will not be when the audience are small and you are using just one interest, the campaign may not be performing. Right. So it's advisable that when the audience of each, this is where you see the audience of each interest. So you check if the audience of each interest are much or small. So if they are small, you can use more than one interest. But if they are large, then you just break that interest into many ad sets. I'll show you how to create another ad set. All right. So after that, we move on. Let's say maybe you want to select a language that you want to run your ads to. You just come over here and maybe just want those speaking English to see your ad. You see, we have UK English, you have US. This is good when you are running your campaign to a country that not everybody speak English there, all right? And you just want to target those speaking English in that country, all right? So I just pick all anything English. I just pick it. Now with this setting, now I've niched down my ad that it's only those that can speak English, those that understand English will be seeing my ad, all right? And that is it. For the placement, all this I have not been changing my own placement. So I won't advise you to change the placement, all right? And the campaign have been performing all great, all right? But if you want to change, no, I should not show you. Don't change don't change the placement. Just leave it the way it is. All right. Don't go and mix things up. All right. Just leave it the way it is. Then we click on next. When we click on next, it take us to our ad, where we set up our, that is where we insert our video, image, flyer, and our copy. And remember, I told you copy is your persuasive write-up. All right. You can see here it's showing us that showing us this error right here. This error is usually caused by but when you don't have a form, it's saying add a form. All right. So you just keep scrolling wherever this error is coming from. It will let you know on the when you reach the point. I'm coming. Let me show you. See, this is where the error is coming from. So we rectify the error once we get to this place. So this place also, you also have the option of changing the name of your ad. All right. Now this place is asking for your Instagram ad account, but if you don't want to use an ad account on Instagram ad account, you all right. I'm coming. Let's go back to the asset. But mostly Facebook usually asks for your Instagram ad account. So it's good that you connect it. But if you don't want to use your Instagram ad account, you will change. Let's go back to our ad set. You come to your placement. Let me scroll down. That is if you're encountering that error, all right? But I believe that if you're running your ad, you want to run it on both Facebook and Instagram. But maybe you just want to run it on Facebook and you're seeing that error, all right? You just come over here and click on more. That is, you just the okay. I did not tell you this earlier. This one is talking. This placement also have a advantage plus placement. The reason why I say you should leave it here the way it is because Facebook will target the people best to people to perform people that will perform well with your offer. All right, the locations that will perform, maybe this placement is mostly they will tell you Facebook newsfeed, Facebook home feed, Facebook video, and then so those placements they will see which of them performs well and then be showing your ads more there. This cost effective. It helps you spend your budget well. But let's say maybe you are seeing that error and you want to remove it. You just come here and change this to manual placement. And if you're using manual placement, all right, here's how you have to do it. You have to remove. Now, me clicking on remove Instagram is supposed to help us in removing that that error over there. Let me check the error on our Instagram account. You see, it's no more showing us that error. Remember, it showed us one error. But another way, if you want to follow the advice of you not touching the placement, don't just connect an Instagram account. All right, it will not be showing you your error, and your campaign will perform well. All right. So let's go back to that place again. I want to show you something. After you have removed the Instagram, don't leave the remaining options like that, or else your budget will just be wasted. So just come back, scroll down, come to that place. Then you just remove these stories, remove these make sure that these marks are no more there. All right. You click on this search results, click on it. You click on it once again. All right. So just come here, click on the feed. If you don't want to go through this straight, just connect your Instagram account and that error will not be showing up. And this just probably you don't want to connect your Instagram account, then you just have to go through this process. And maybe probably you want to do manual placement. If you're doing manual placement, just follow this step I'm showing you to help you to reduce what Facebook will be charging you, all those high costs. All right. So this app and site is we'll leave it the way it is. It's just our audience network, which also performs well sometimes. Just leave that the way it is. But let me see. Let's leave it the way it is. But I'll just say you remove it. All right, just remove it. They'll just end up charging you for unnecessary stuff. So it will just be that you are targeting only Facebook. You not connecting your Instagram, it means it's only Facebook you want to use. So it will just be Facebook, Facebook. So let's just leave audience network and the other things and just leave it to Facebook, and not just Facebook, but Facebook feed only. If you check I've removed everything here and I left only Facebook feed, and that is what we want to use. All right, and that is just it. So I'm going back to the ad level now. Everything is working fine over here. It's no more showing us that error. And now here to ask you for your ad setup. So you create ad, maybe let's say you have some posts on the page already. It asks you to use existing post, and then it asks you to use creative mockup. But just leave everything the way it is and just come and create ad. Forget about using a post and all those stuff. Just come and create a new ad from scratch. Forget about post, forget about every other thing. Leave everything the way it is. And here is where you come and then pick the video you want to use, or the image you want to use, or flyer you want to use. Okay, let me click on it. it asks me, is it image I want to upload, that is the flyer, or maybe any other image you want to use that you believe will help your campaign perform better. Remember, it's not just uploading any random image or video or flyer. It's something you believe that will be performing better, unless after you have run it and Facebook tells you otherwise, that this thing you upload is not performing good. All right. So it asks you is either image or video. Let me say I want to use a video ad. Now you can see that everywhere is empty here now. It will, if you want to upload a video, you can just come here and click on upload. You can come here and click on upload. All right. If you click on upload, it will just show you your everything in your folder and you upload it there. It's the same thing also with your image. When we click on the image, it will ask you to upload. So if you have the flyer already on your system, so you just click on upload and it will take you to your folder and you click on it and upload it. Then the next thing is your primary text. Your primary text is the body of the ad you are writing. And the best way to write your primary text is you educating, probably educating your prospect. That is one way, educating and telling them if they want to learn more, they should click on the link below. This, remember, I told you it's a persuasive copy. It's not you just educating, you educate it in an interesting way that they want to like to learn more. And also another way is you solving their problem. Probably you pick from one part of their problem and you now talked about it and tell them, okay, if they want to get a solution to this problem and they should click on the lemon. You just talk most on the pain point when they're experiencing, and you uh, like talk more on it, like hit more nail on it, press it more, and help them to feel the pain the more, so that they'll be able to click the link and land in your DM. Another thing is your headline. Your headline should be action demanding. You should be getting, okay, maybe tell them, okay, to get access or get access now, stuff like that. All right. Then for description, you don't need to use description. Just leave description empty when setting up your ad. Then your call to action, always use lemon. All right. For when you are using a form, an instant form, just like we are doing over here, just leave it as sign up. But when using a landing page, always use lemon. All right. That is for those using a website. Now, this way we now create our form over here. Let's click on create form. I would like you to all pay close attention on this form aspect. It's because it's kind of if you do it wrong, the form will not really perform. It will just end up, it will not really get lead for you unless you do it right. All right. So just follow me carefully so that you'll be able to get this aspect correct. The name of the form does not matter, but if you want to change it, maybe for identification sake, you just change it. First of all, you come to your setting and change this into stay from restricted to open. It's saying that restrict people who deliver your ad directly. We say okay, only people who deliver your ad directly can submit this form. The reason why I tell you to open, to click on open is about that other people, even if your probably someone share your ad, let's say someone sees your ad and I share it to his friend, those friends will be able to fill in the form. But if it's restricted, those friends will not be able to fill in the form. So you have to set this right first before continuing. So the next you'll be seeing, it will ask you, is it more volume, more intent, rich creative? So just leave it at more volume. All right. Then the next thing will come in is intro. You click on this place. All right. Then here's where you now insert your headline. This you now say okay. Let's say headlines. Let me say, are you interested in affiliate marketing? Okay, are you interested in making a lot of? You make sure that this headline is really interesting. It's really how will I put it for you? It's really something that catches their interest, something that they have no, they just, it's just what they are looking for. Let the headline talk about what they are looking for, or what is being said on the video. You just use it as your headline. Probably one interesting part in the video, let's say, are you interested in making a lot of money online. All right. So, all right. Then you now come to paragraph. We now say, okay, the six step process. Okay, the 6 step framework. I'm coming. All right. Sorry. This is a framework of making 6 to 7 figure online. The 6 step framework of making 6 to 7 figure online. The reason why we are trying to like make sure that everything is drawing them is because that the Facebook form is not structured directly like a website. So you have to make sure that you are everything you are saying is something that is making them to click to the next. Because the first thing they will be shown, let me if you see by this, are you showing us everything we are writing. So this is the first thing they'll be saying once they click on the ad is to say, are you interested in making a lot of money online? Then to now show the next paragraph, the 6 step framework of making 6 to 7 figure online. Then they want to learn more, all right? They will click on the continue. So then clicking on the continue, it will bring them to this section that will ask them to fill in their email and their full name. We don't need this. All we need is for them to land in our DM as lead, all right? So you just come here and structure the English. Okay, enter your name and number, something that is easy for them to give because we don't need it. Enter your name and number to get access. All right. See, we are taking. We want to make sure that they're full until they land in our DM. All right. I'm coming. For so we'll add our number. We'll add number over here. You just try and put in those things that that it's easy for them to give it out, and we don't really need it that much. So for instance, between number and email, it's easy for people to give out their number and they see what's there. Maybe there's something they're getting there, so it's easy for them to put their number and their full name, though we don't need it. So it's just a way to make sure they're clicking through. So once they insert their name and their number, they will click on continue to see what is on the other side of the page. On the other side of the page, okay, this side now will request for you to insert a privacy policy. For privacy policy, okay, you just go to a website. Okay, let's say auto generate. Let's say generate. Okay, look at it over here. Look at it. Generate privacy policy. Private. So I don't know how to pronounce that. Private. All right. So let's just go to the website. Don't click on this one with sponsored. That will cause them. So let's go to privacy policy. This is the second option. All right. So let's just come here. Yeah, you just come here and probably just insert your name, your email correctly. It will generate the privacy policy for you. So we copy this link URL. Just click on the copy link URL and let's go back to our ad that we were creating or the form we were creating. All right. So just come here and put, okay, let's put in the link over here. Just put the link. So we control V and paste it. Now for you to be able to, like, you don't have to give it a name, privacy policy. All right. So once they have filled in their name and their every other thing, Facebook will bring them to this place that by submitting they shall agree to privacy policy stuff. So I be all of them, anybody that click on the ad we surely approve. So once the person click on submit, it will now bring them to this message for lead. All right. Now this way we now create the whole magic. All right. So the first thing they here will be like, okay, this place you have to structure the word in a way that will make them to click the link down below. So now say, okay, congratulations, you are almost there, or something like you are almost there. You now say you're almost there. You now come here and use this one capital letter. Click on the link below. Click on the button below to get access to training. All right. Then we now come here. You now see they say go to website, go to website. Then you now say um insert a link here, insert a link. This is where you now put your wall link. I believe you know how to create your wall link already as a affiliate marketer. All right. So once you create your wall link, here you now come to this call to action and change it to something that will get them to get access now. Get access here now. All right, you can say get access to training now or stuff like that. Okay, let's just use get access. It's more, use something more convincing that we try to get them to click the link. Get access training now. Sorry. All right, let me just create a one link on the by the website. If you don't know how to create a one link, all right, just come to your browser and then type wa dot link. All right, one link is what you use to get leads to your DM that they will click, they will just come to your DM, to your WhatsApp DM. All right, so one link, you just click on one link, it will bring you to this place. And I'm trying to create a one link for a contact. All right, let's see. You want to click on this, create it to show your one link, so you just create it. So let's come over here and you just put your one link over here. Right, so once they have followed this process and they have come to this place, once they click on this get access training now, where they'll be landing is your WhatsApp DM, which is our end goal, what we want to achieve. Every other step they follow is not useful to us. Right, and the reason why we are all we are all putting the words in a specific way is to make sure that we are getting them to follow us step by step. All right, you see, I say, okay, we attend the lead over here, the prospect over here, almost there. Click on the button below to get access to the training. If you now look down, you now see get access to training now. You see, you want to click to get access to the training. All right, so you just use your initiative and you see how you can structure, how you can say it, say what you want to tell them to get them to come to your DM. All right, so we'll just create a form. Once you are done with everything, you click on create. All right. Hope you're all following to this point. Hope you guys we are together. Can you, if you are together, press type one in the comment section. Let me know. If you're all following, type one in the comment section. All right, awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, let's continue. So once you have created a form, the next you'll be doing is your form is just like your own website already. Now you have gotten your own website that will take leads to your DM. All right. So everything is now in order. The next thing you'll be doing is launching your campaign. But it seems like we have this institutional error. But if you see something like this, that means there's an error somewhere. So just come, you scroll, it will show you the point where the error is showing. All right. It asks you to add a number to this ad account. All right, so you just add your contact to the ad account. All right, I'm coming. There is a contact link to this um this contact link to it already, so let's just use that. Right, this error is supposed to be removed, so each error you handle instantly to be removed. So that is just it with creating this one. um the next thing you just do is just launch your ad, and that is it. Once your ad goes live, it's just for you to watch the performance of your ad. Now I told you earlier that how to create multiple campaign, multiple ad set, multiple ads. All right. Here is yes, I'm at the ad level now. Let's say I want to create multiple ad, and the reason be that maybe I want to test. The ad level is where I insert my video, images, and ad copy, and maybe I want to split test different videos or different flyers, that is images, or different copy. I'll now just come here and click on duplicate. And if you want to test different things, you test them one by one. You not just come and change the two things in a campaign and you say you are testing those two things. In each campaign, you'll be testing one thing. If you want to test something, maybe let's say you have three things you want to test. Maybe you want to test different videos or different hard copy or different flyers. So you now start with the videos. You now put different videos in each this thing. You now say, okay, which of the video is performing well. So you just come here and it will ask you to duplicate. Let me show you how I got it once again. I'll click on this place, I'll click on duplicate. All right. So but for this ad level now, I won't really have sufficient data on which, let's say I have, okay, let me create another ad. All right, original ad. All right, number of copies. Here you can just choose how many ad you are creating. If it is two you are duplicating, you just pick. If it is one, all right, let me say I'm duplicating two. All right, and you leave everything the way it is original, and we click on duplicate. Now you see we have like this the two ad we just duplicate, right? So let's say maybe I want to use different, I want to use video. I have three videos I want to use. I want to use video one here, video two here, video three. Now you see there are these three videos are under one ad set. Okay, now them being under this ad set, the only thing I'll be able to test here is among these three, which campaign is performing best. You see, among these three, which campaign is performing best? And we under if they are running under this asset, it can only pick one for me. I won't let me say probably it's one and two that that are supposed to show that it's performing. It will only pick only one best performing. It cannot pick more than one. But let's say I want to get I want to get which what are the campaigns that are performing. Maybe we have different, maybe I'm supposed to have two videos that should be best performing. And if I'm using the other asset, I can only get one that is best performing. The only way I will know which are what are, under ad set, what is the ad that is performing, but under ad set, what are the ads that are performing. So I'll just come and click on, if I want to know what are the ads that are performing, I will click on duplicate of ad set. With duplicate of assets, what are the ads that are performing. It will help you to know like what are the campaigns that are performing, what are the ones that are you should put in your money the more to get more results. So let me say I want to duplicate. It's the same process of all the assets. Is the same process. You see, original, we leave everything original, and then we want to use maybe two also. Let's create more than two. So I increase it to two and I click on duplicate. Don't change anything, just change the number of copies you want to duplicate if you want more than one. You see now we have everyone is now fill up. And let me show what is fill up. We have one asset, two asset, three asset. All right. Now let's say all these three videos we have them over here. If you see, we have one, two, three. And earlier, and what we are checking is having these three under one ad set, you can only get one best performing ad. But let's say, let me delete. I'm coming. Let me show you something. I want to show you something. All right. Let me delete each of these. I'm coming. Sometimes it slows down like this. So you just give it time to. All right. Let me delete this one also. I want to show you something. So I have to delete this to show you what I want to show you. And to delete it is taking, it's slowing down. It's not from my own end, it's from Facebook. I don't know why they're always like this, but they've been like this for a while. They slow down a lot. Right. Just see, I'm just deleting the extra copies. I want to show you something. Um, all right, you don't have to be going through this long process. Just hold on and be with me. Let me just delete what I want to delete. I'll show you what I want to show you. Just be patient with me.
Okay, okay, no problem. Thank you so much, guys, for everyone who has been here up until now. I know it has really been full of value, and you know, our heads must be very full right now. That's why I've been asking, keep writing, so that you don't forget anything. Okay. So while we keep at this, just remember to write, drop your questions and all of that. The ones we cannot answer live, we'll make sure to put all of the answers across to the Telegram channel. Okay, so well done, sir.
Thank you. Okay, I think we are okay. Awesome. Now I've got what I want to get. All right. Now, if you see, we have like remember I told you those three. Let's say those three ads, those three videos we have. Remember each of them is in this campaign. Let's say video one is here, video two is here, video three is here. I remember earlier we were having all these ads under one ad set, and I told you that under these three videos, be under these three ad, be under this one ad set, you can only get a winning ad, which does not really help you much. Now, for you to be able to get know all the winning videos and campaign for you, you can now set them all in three ad sets. All right. Now I have video one under one ad set. I have video two on the second ad set. I have video three on the third ad set. Now, if these three campaigns are running, it will enable me to know what are the performing campaigns. Now, yeah, here's the advantage of using those three video under one ad set and getting just one winning video. One is that it's cost effective for you. Maybe you don't have much. I just want to get one winning video and to put in your money the more. So it's you can actually follow that route and use three video or four video under one asset. It will help you to get one strong. It will give you the best video. That one will now be the one you now put in your money. But for you to be able to for you having three ad sets with three ads like this, each of them having its own maybe its own ad, like video one, video two, all that three. You see that each asset you are spending money for each ad, you are spending money for each ad. In the long run, you have some ads that are best performing that you can now put in more money into. You see, you have two different ads performing. That is instead of you bringing one result, let's say if one campaign was bringing one asset was bringing 50 for you, you now have 100. You see, it's more like having multiple workers now working for you compared to somebody that was using just one asset and one ad and just putting all of his money in one asset like that. All right. Then another advantage of using asset is when you want to target maybe now remember I told you regarding when you want to target different interests that are having large audience. Let's say for instance this one is affiliate marketing. This one now can now be digital marketing and this one now can now be social media marketing. You see, these are three interests. All right. All right. You see that this each of them is having its own interest. You can also remember I told you that if you want to test different things, you should always test one thing at a time. See now we're having different interests here. And let's say maybe you want to change test maybe you want to test probably different countries compared to another country. Okay, you can leave everything the way it is. Maybe this side is affiliate marketing, this one too is affiliate marketing. The only thing will be changing there is just the country. Maybe this one now will be Nigeria and this one now will be Ghana. And you now say, okay, between these two are all targeting the same people. Which of the country is performing better between these two people? And that is just it for like you having multiple ad sets and multiple ad. Now for your ad, the reason why you'll be creating multiple ad, duplicating your ad is probably when you want to create a whole different campaign. That's the reason for you to create multiple campaign. All right. I hope I've done justice to that. All right. I think that is also it for you creating your campaign and every other thing. So once you have created, there's something here. Once you have created your campaign for the first time, you want to launch it. You don't launch it from, let me say, at the last point where you are, and you now come here to come here and now click on launch here. Click on publish, sorry. So once you click on publish, the only thing that will get published is this. And once it get published, it won't go live. So probably once you have created a lot of assets and ad over here, the the only the only way to publish your ad is coming to the campaign level. You click on the campaign level. Let's say we are done with everything, the time, the interest, we have inserted our video, our copy, headline, all right, our form or website. We just come on over to the campaign level and we click on publish. Coming to the campaign level and clicking on publish, it will publish the whole ad for you. And once it publish it, it will now go live. All right, that is the only way for your campaign to go live. And that is it for creating of your art. Okay, let's come over here. So I'm not publishing this art, this is just for illustration purposes. So let me close it. Now I want to show you something over here. So once you launch your campaign, all right, you see if your campaign is live or not in this place. Once you publish it, to tell you, maybe you schedule it to run 30 minutes later, to show you that it will show you that schedule. Once it's in review, it will show you that review. And once you show you preparing, that means your ad is about to go live. So these are the all street is there. Once you show you active, your ad is live already. All right. Then here you see how much is costing you to get this cost per result. You see this way to show you what is costing you to get each result. And this result, I'm coming. This result is to show you the leads you are getting, the number of leads and the rest. And here you see how much you have spent so far. Now let's take for instance, you want to, maybe your ad is running and you want to increase the budget. You just come over here, you see something delete. You just hover over there, you see delete. Edit, sorry. You see edit. And you just come to, maybe there's an asset that, okay, maybe let's say it's just one asset that is running here and you want to increase the budget. You just come to that set and you just scroll down. The ad is already live, right? So you just scroll down to that budget level. And let's say we don't want this campaign to run 3,000 anymore. We want it to run 5,000. All right. See, I've changed it. Once, if you make any edit, Facebook will show you the option to publish the ad again once your ad is live. So any edit you make, you just sorry, it's 500 and Saturday. The least amount I told you earlier, Facebook are showing 1.5 point, but the least is 2K. I'm showing, telling you guys. So any edit you make, once your live is ad, you have to republish it again. Republishing it means you are resubmitting what the edit you have made. All right. Now, if you want to increase the, remember, if I want to go out of this place, I will click here. That is, but if you publish the ad, it will just go out by itself. So, but if I want to go out without publishing that, I will just come here and click this cancel and click close. All right. Now this is my asset level. I'm coming. Let me show you guys. Remember I told you about campaign, ad set, and ad. Now here is my campaign. Here is my ad set. Remember we created 3 ad sets, and here is my ad. And remember each ad set has one ad, which is 1, 2, 3. All right. Now let's say for instance, you just want to see the campaign of, maybe let's say there are multiple campaigns here. I just want to see the campaign of just one ad, of one campaign. Just mark it. All right, you mark it and you just click on the ad set. Let's say we have multiple assets here and we just want to see the ads of maybe just this ad set. So we mark on the ad set. So it will help us to niche it down to only see the ads of those of that campaign. Okay. Suppose shows one over here. Okay. The reason why it's showing us the tree is because I mark the campaign over here. Let me unmark the campaign. All right. And let me come over here. It's supposed to be showing us one. What's happening? So let me see. you can still showing us or but whenever you just like whenever you want to see one result of one campaign, so you just follow the process. It's supposed to show us one, but I don't know why it's misbehaving now. But probably if you try it will show you. It's supposed to show you to show you. Alright. It's still showing you, still doing the stuff. Alright. Now let's say for instance we want to see, let's go back to our campaign level. We want to see the best performing, we want to increase the budget of the best performing ad sets. Let me come back here and click on my campaign and let me come to my ad set. Remember, I click on this campaign. Once if I come to this ad set, the only asset I'll be seeing is the asset of this campaign. Probably if there were much campaign here, it will be the same thing. The only asset I'll be seeing is only those of this campaign. So I just come here and the only asset is showing me is those of the campaign I marked. So I'll just come here and see which of the campaign is giving me the best results and the best cost by results, right? And I'll say, I feel like increasing the budget of this asset. So you just come over here, click on edit from that asset level. Hope you are following. So if you see that it's only showing us the asset of that asset level. So I just come down, just scroll down, and just come here and let me say I like the performance of that. I will increase everything to 10,000. Right. See now we have um 10,000 over here. Any edits you make, it will ask you to publish it. So don't forget that once if your campaign is live and you're increasing the budget, just ensure you come over here and publish any editing you make. All right. So once again, we exist this place. Let's say you can actually prepare a campaign that you don't want to launch now. Maybe you just want to launch it later. And there are two ways you can do it. You can set the time to run that time you want it to run, or you can set everything up like this and just leave it then, just close from it and don't publish it. Then when you want to launch it, you just come over and change the time you want it to run and then you publish it. All right. Let me see what else again is left on our agenda for this training. I think we have covered everything we want to cover. All right. So I think it's now I can start taking your questions now. That is it for setting up your campaign as an affiliate marketer.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, sir. If you've not been following the time, we've been here
Hope
for
I don't
exactly.
overwhelm you guys with a lot, yeah.
I mean, please, everyone, just drop something in the comment section if you're still here. Let us celebrate ourselves. Really, it's actually very beautiful. We'll be here for 2 hours and 8 minutes and counting. And some of the weaker persons or main persons that are engaged also have already left us along the line because we are seeing the count of how many persons are with us. But you are here, okay? So just drop like 3 fire emojis first, and then we'll start taking the questions. We have all of the questions set before 10:30 p.m. We'll be out of here. Rest assured, okay? So just drop fire emoji. Yes, I'm seeing a money emoji. I like that. Money, fire, drop something. Let's see how many persons are still around, right? So what we just do is I would allow you to really go over your notes and know if you have any other questions in addition to the one that we have already. Yes, yes, it is recorded, and we would show you how to get access to that. Okay, but I want us to really go over our notes. Those of us that are here right now, if you have a question, you can ask so that we don't end up answering questions for people who may have got off, and then they're not here to really hear that. Okay, so I'll just give us about 30 seconds to put our thoughts together, and we shall be back. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Really, I want to say welcome back to everyone. It has really been an exciting time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the question side. He says, um, Mr. Afiz, you're still here, right? Afiz Kayode, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, right. So let's start from those of us that are here. Okay. Someone said, what is the right campaign to use if I am selling a course that teaches about freelancing, right? And I think I also want to add that is a question somebody asked. If we want to make sales, why are we choosing leads as the objective instead of sales, right? So I think we can have that two together.
Come again with the first question. That what is that?
The first question is, what is the right campaign to use if I'm selling a course that teaches about freelancing, right? And then
The,
the next person is asking, if the goal is sales, why are we using leads as the objective?
okay, the right campaign to use when you want to promote a freelancing product, right?
Yes, yes.
All right. The right is all on two of them are like relating. The right campaign to use is all they all you as an affiliate marketer. Your goal is also getting leads that are interested in the product you want to sell. So you are choosing your goal is to sell, but your goal is not to sell at instantly they see you. So your goal is to just it's just like a step by step process. For you to sell something to somebody, they have to know you, they have to like you before,
Thank
they have
you.
to trust you before they now finally purchase. So you just have to take down that through that process of them knowing you first, which is you getting them to your like DM and then liking you, then trusting you. Then you have taken them through that process. Is the process of them knowing you, liking you, then trusting before they now make purchase. All right. That is the reason why you are using lead, is to just take them through that process.
Mm, mm, okay, no problem. So, like for the person them running freelancing course too, you can also go ahead and use leads. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Somebody said, must you use business Facebook to run your ad? The I guess you're talking about business.facebook.com, right? So yes, sir. Like, must you
Uh,
go through all of that?
yeah, for you to be able to create your ad account, you need a business manager. So
Mm,
it's just like the basic necessity of things you need to set up everything. So you just need to go through you creating your business manager, then creating your ad account from there. You can't get ad account from without you creating the business manager. Even if you get an ad account outside of business manager, the ad account can just get restricted and you just be stranded. But with business manager, you have access to just like I've showed you guys, you have access to create multiple business manager and multiple ad accounts. That when one gets banned or restricted, you have others to fall back on. You have others as your backup plan. So
I'm just smiling sheepishly as you're making that particular comment because I know what it has done to me. I was really trying to cut that particular section off. So I will just create my account, log into Meta ads directly with my Facebook ad account associated with the Facebook account I created, and start running ads. The next thing I would see within 24 hours, 48 hours, the ad account has been banned. So I struggled through that a lot. Finally had to retrace my steps. I had to go back, create the business account, create the ad account. Like right now I have like 4 ad accounts I'm not doing anything with because I've seen a lot of shiggy.
those guys are crazy.
So yes, that's actually very valid advice. Somebody is saying, how many leads can I get with 10K, sir?
Okay, there's no definite definition. Depends on what Facebook are charging you per lead you are getting for the campaign you are running. And one thing that will help you improve the performance of your campaign to help you get more leads is you using great creative in terms of the video you are using. Because recently your copy matter a little compared to the way your video you are using matters. The video or the flyer you're using, if the flyer is performing, but it's good to get a video that is really converting. If you can get a video that's really converting with 10K, you can even get 100 plus leads, which is assured. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's actually
But if you get
excellent.
a video that is less performing, getting between that 50 and above, Facebook will be charging you high, and the rest you just be frustrated and you think it's all is your own fault, but it's just from the video you are using. Yeah. That is
That's
just it.
that's yes, yes, that actually makes sense. I'm just remembering a particular lady. She had called me. She had some issues, and we got on a call and looked at some things together, basically. And by the next morning, she already had about 122 people, and
Yeah.
that was how much per day. She said, I think it was about 4,000 naira per day. But then, just like overnight, yeah. So Facebook ads can be very rewarding. Can be very disastrous. So you just have to make sure that you get those things right. But basically, I think here's a question I want to add to that. What would you um, recommend? Designs, video, like which one would you say has the upper advantage?
I would say video has the upper advantage.
Mm,
Using video has the upper advantage. Yeah.
okay, okay, no problem. Somebody's asking how many locations is it? Remember, I said we will not stay here more than 10:30. Okay, so just stay with us. How many locations is it advised to use to choose as a first time running campaign to get good leads? How many locations?
Since it's not as if you have some data already on the ground on ground, so just advise
Mm,
if you just run your campaign to the whole, let's say to the whole country. Probably
mm,
maybe you're targeting, you want to get lead from a country, maybe just let's say you want to get lead from Nigeria, just target the whole Nigeria. Use the whole Nigeria. Since you don't have any, except you have some data or maybe Lagos is performing well for your campaign, then you cannot choose only Lagos. But you don't have any data on ground. Just start with the whole Nigeria, and in the long run, you will now see which of them is performing best. This actually you can actually learn this when you are using a website. With a website is a way you can connect it and you see the demography that is performing well, that is doing well on your like most of those coming to your DM where they are coming from.
mm, okay, okay. That actually makes sense a lot. I think what's the word now? I think I said in the content one time. I was saying how that you know you never really waste money on Facebook actually, even if you don't get sales. If you really know how to read the data, what happens is that as you keep running ads, you keep getting more data, so you can keep tweaking things. But at the beginning, I think it's very, very correct that you leave it open and allow all of those data to come in before you now start going very specific so that you don't rob yourself.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Somebody says, which Facebook should I use for the ad? It's your Facebook page. Facebook page is what you use for ads. You cannot use your Facebook profile for ads, right? Okay, somebody says, when trying to test different ad sets and ads, is it okay to run the test ad for just a day and observe the results after 24 hours? What do you think, sir?
When trying to test what?
Says, when trying to test different ad sets, is it okay to run the test ad for just a day and observe the results after 24 hours?
Okay, you can actually test it in a day and observe the results after 24 hours, but the test is not it's not sufficient. But it's at the
Mm,
same time you can actually test it. You can set up a campaign and run a day and you'll be seeing probably a high cost of lead, maybe say 400 per lead, stuff like that. Instantly you are to off such campaign now. Then maybe if you're not seeing maybe 200 and 100, now say this campaign you can actually leave it to let's leave it for a while. This idea type of campaign you can actually leave. Okay, let's allow it to run for a while. But you now see a campaign running at 500 per lead in just for the instant it starts running. You know that this is a campaign that will chop your money if you allow it to go more days. So you just off that one instantly.
yeah, okay, okay. That makes sense. But what's like if we're counting in days, what's like the minimum time frame you would give for a test ad? Maybe 3 days, maybe 5 days, I don't know.
I would say a week. A
Okay,
week.
a week.
Well, after a week and you see that the whole campaign is not giving any you see that it's not coming down to the level you want, and you don't have choice but to off it.
Okay, okay. Okay, no problem, no problem. That's actually very wonderful. Okay, so this thing is directly dependent on your ad budget, so you just know how to really make that work for you. Okay, and then somebody says
Yeah.
to use engagement objective for less cost. Please, long main solution. If you want to get one thing I was about Facebook ads is that it has gotten a lot smarter over the years. I started running Facebook ads like 4 years ago or so, and the system has changed a lot. Facebook ads have gotten very
Yeah,
smarter.
yeah,
Back in
yeah.
those days, what we used to do, sir, is we would run traffic ads, and just get a lot of people coming to the landing page, and it will convert. Right now,
Yeah, yeah,
if you
yeah,
want
yeah.
if you want traffic ads,
Just kidding.
like you just have page visitors because that's what you're telling Facebook. I just want traffic.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. System has gotten more
people
smarter.
exactly. Facebook will show it to people who are more likely to just come to your page, visit it, and not necessarily take any action. So if you choose engagement for an ad that you want to make sales for, just because you want less cost, it's actually more costlier because I can promise you that you will make way less sales, you will get less leads because Facebook will keep showing your ads to people who are more likely to just like it, watch it, but they don't have a track record of clicking links for what looks like your own. So you just be wasting money actually. So you really have to be very, what's it called now? Very, very smart about that. Okay. Now, we'll take about two more questions and then we'll wrap it up. Remember, I said we'll not be here for more than 10:30. I just want us to have a lot of answers at the end of the video for those of them that
After the
will.
questions, after the question, there's something I want to share also with them.
Okay, very wonderful. So let's take one question. You share that, and then we'll go.
All right.
Somebody said, why testing different ad sets or ad level, and the budget is 3K? We order duplicate run for the same budget. Okay,
What?
let me. Okay, yes, yes. He said, why testing ad sets or ad level, and the budget is 3K? Will the other duplicate run for the same ad budget or more?
I want to understand that the budget is 3K. Is it 3K per day or 3K or what does the
3K
person
per
mean?
day. Let's say 3K per day, of
Yeah.
course, because that makes
Okay.
sense.
Now, 3K per day. That means each asset is having its own cost per lead. That means, let's say, okay, let me see our question again. Why testing different assets or ad level? They are okay. Okay,
Let's use
we
this.
all right. While testing different assets or ad level, and the budget is tricky with the other duplicate run for the same. Okay, depending on what she's testing. Let's say what she's testing is probably she want to get just one. Her budget is not high, and she just want to get one winning ad. Just like I said, maybe she's setting D3 or 4 ad under one ad set. The testing will just run with that 3K. But let's say she has more than one ad set, and each asset is having 3,000. She already knows that she's spending more than 3K. That is each
Mm.
asset 3,000. That is like if she's setting up two assets and she's setting up each of them having one ad, that is like 6,000 per day. And she's having more, that is like 9,000. And that is how it goes on. But just like I've advised, if they don't have much budget, you can just have maybe 3 videos under one ad set, and you now see which one is the best, and you just put your money more into it.
Okay, okay. That actually makes a lot of sense, right? Okay. So this is like just to add to what he has said, right? If you have 3,000 naira, if you split your ad sets and you choose the price at each ad set level, just like he has said, you'll be paying for each of those ad sets 3,000 naira per day, right? But if you want to take just 3,000 naira and spread it between three or more ads, then what you have to do is at your campaign level, while you're setting it up, you'll see something called advantage campaign budget, right? If you turn that on, it will immediately ask you to put in your budget from the campaign level. So if you put a budget of 3,000 naira for a campaign, a whole campaign, and you put all the ad sets you want to put, it's only spend 3,000.
Okay,
But the problem is
okay, I
that
did.
using just 3,000 for all of those assets, it might not really get you results because you'll be stretching it very thin, stretching your money, stretching all of that, and it's not really, the kind of thing you want to have happening to you. Okay, so you just really have to pay attention to that, right? Mr.
Yeah,
Kayode sir.
I didn't
Okay.
I didn't want to touch that campaign level budget, then putting optimizing from campaign level, because most time you trying to get the best performing asset, it will not really get the best performing asset for you if your budget is low and you want to test a lot of,
Mm,
as you can tell somebody now, okay, they should go and be testing some 3,000 with under maybe two assets, and you now see somebody putting 5 assets, 7 assets, and be expecting that 3K
exactly.
to show him which of them is the best performing. So he won't get any result. It will now look like what he's testing is not working. So it's more advising
Mm,
that if you want to test it, then now put every each asset. It should not be from each asset. From each asset, that means each asset is having its own funds to run.
mm,
And from the result, maybe they run from a day, they will see which of them is okay. This asset is the best. This one I'm to off it. That is where you can have off a campaign within after 24 hours test. You now see which ad set is charge have give you high charge, and you now up
mm,
that one instantly. So that's the reason I
mm,
did not really, because if I want to touch that optimizing from campaign level now, it's
mm.
another thing entirely on its own on how they are going to go about that one. But just
Okay.
this basic one that I've given them, they can actually do it like that.
Okay, okay, no problem. Because of time, I think that's all the questions we'll take from now. Somebody says, can smartphone handle all of this? Yes, you can work on your smartphone, but it's very advisable. You will not see all of these options, all of these extra options, on your phone. Okay, so you need to set up with your laptop. I know he said it earlier. So if you came a bit late, you might want to go back to the very beginning, watch everything. Somebody says how to get a good video to use. Go ahead and shoot your video or pay a video editor to create one for you. I've done that a lot of times. Somebody says, can I run adverts straight to my WhatsApp DM? Yes, you can. Or like I said, the
That's
system
what
is
I
getting.
just showed.
He said,
As that is what I just showed them using the instant form. If they don't have a
yes.
website.
So you can go back, watch, like you see what he did with that instance form. He use that one dot link to put a WhatsApp link at the end. So somebody can see your form, they can fill it, they can come to your WhatsApp directly from there. Okay? So you can do all of that. So sir, I would give it the time now to share the last bit you wanted to share with us and we will call it a night. Meanwhile, I
All right.
dropped a message.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. What I want to share is if probably there's if there's somebody if I believe there are some of them that are in the first $50 program by Mr. Caesar.
Yes, yes, yes. I
Yeah.
believe so.
Okay. But so if there are those that are not there, if they want to learn more about the like learn more about Facebook ads and go deep into it, they can just sign up for that program. If there is those that have not signed up, they can actually just I'm coming. You can just use this link below over here. All right. I think there's a discount Mr. Caesar is doing for them. So it's just I share this link with those that have not signed up. If you are yet to sign up, just sign up on the program. You'll be getting more on Facebook ads from there because there's not enough time for us to really cover some other strategies and how to use website, how to use landing page, how to get free landing page, how to design a landing page, and a lot of things that are connected to Facebook ads. So just go to this link over here and sign up on the first
Sorry, sir,
fifty dollar program.
could you maybe maybe share the link with me so I can broadcast on the screen for everyone to, because myself I'm not even seeing it.
All right, let me just share it with you. So I just broadcast it.
Yes, exactly. Please, I think the first 50 program. Okay, I'll just allow our speaker to drive that home. Yes.
No, have you received
So
it?
no.
All right. So if you are in the first $50 program, you'll be learning more about Facebook ads. Yeah. If you are yet to join the program, so just use the link below and get access to the program, and you'll be learning more on Facebook ads. Yeah.
Mm, okay, no problem. So the link is coming up on your screen right about now. Just allow us to really get it neatly so that everyone can really get it. Okay. Excuse me. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much for taking the time to drill us on Facebook ads for the past 2 hours and 30 minutes. Wow, that
Wow.
is a that is a lot. I think I should also share that WhatsApp number. let us not
All right.
let us not let us not hide something that is good, so that whoever wants to reach out can also reach out. So I'm going to just put in the number of our speaker tonight on the screen. We have Mr. Afiz Kayode, a really, really, great, great man of God. He has really done a lot for us tonight, and I know that we sincerely appreciate it. So you could send him a message on WhatsApp. You could get in contact with him really, and see how to really talk and get better at what you do. At the end of the day, the goal of everything, we'll always say this as stakeholders, that we are solving poverty one line of code at a time, right? So you can really, really do so much with all of this information, right? So if you have more questions, go ahead and ask in the $50 program if you're inside, or you can also ask in our Telegram group. If you're not on the $50 program, please go ahead and do that. So with a budget of 20K, which is better, 5K, 3K, uh, depending on how long you want to run it for. 3K per day will run for a longer period, 5K per day will run for a shorter period. So you just do that, you just do the math. But I think a very healthy amount, it will not be less than 3K. I think it's actually very nice for you. Okay. So we have to call it a night here. I think I'm getting too comfortable.
All right.
let's,
Thank you so much
let's
for the opportunity and the time also, and thank you
yes.
to the audience also for staying true with us to this point. and I hope they learned a lot, also got value.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure. So good night, everyone. Have a very
All
wonderful
right, good
time.
night.
We will see you on the next time out. Remember, this is Stay Cut. You can visit staycut.com and get all of the hot selling products, start running your ads and start making sales. I'm Easy David and I'm the CEO at Stay Cut. And yeah, I was the host for tonight. Bye.